This is episode 4 of the Closing Table Podcast, and we are joined by Kristin, or That Hairdresser.
That hairdresser.
That's her.
That hairdresser, Kristin.
And we are super excited about this because, Kristin, you are tons of fun. So tell us, tons of fun. So tell us a little bit about you, your journey. Let it roll.
Well, you get your hair done by me, so you know what it's like to have.
Okay, true. So you do cut my hair, and I love the way you cut my hair. It's fantastic. I'm due for a haircut. I'm just saying, it's starting to flip. When it flips, that means it's time for a cut. So I'm in desperate need. However, you do so many things within your salon. So you're a hairdresser. Mm-hmm. Where is your salon located?
So we are, I'm at the Studio Salon by Kristin and Nikki. We are in the Sola, Eltingville.
Okay.
75 Putnam Street.
Okay.
Suite 12. Second floor.
Beautiful.
Yes, and I run that with my best friend. I've been working with her since we're 19, Nikki P. Everybody knows Nikki P. We started out together working when we were about 18, 19 years old. We worked in the same salon. We were there till, I want to say like our 30s, like that. She's a little older than me. She's 42. You know, I'm not 40.
Wow, throwing the ages
No,
out.
I just wanted, like, you know, she's older, so like she has to, you know, take care of me in a way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we started out together. We built a big clientele. We were hustling, busting our. Can I curse?
Mm-hmm.
You can curse.
Well, ass is not a curse in my language, but like ass. So I'm gonna throw some bombs around, but I don't want to embarrass like my family too much, you know. So maybe
you do whatever makes you comfortable.
Yeah, go crazy.
Yeah, we started. We were doing good. I was outside, honestly, hands down flyers, because that's how you have to be when you first start. You gotta hands out flyers. You gotta pump up. You gotta sell yourself in this business. Now, though, with social media, these girls are making bank. Girls and guys, they're making bank because you have the social media. You can be your own boss these days, and that's like, you know what happened. Basically, we were working for someone. We did great. We made nice, you know, clientele. And then the Sola concept came about. And
which is so cool.
It's crazy. So we were like, all right, it was during COVID. Right before COVID, we had heard about Sola. We spoke to them about it. We were like, all right, you know, we'll see. But it's a big thing to like go on your own and just start something up.
You look like the adventurous type though. So whose idea was it?
So more me for the push. Nikki's more practical. She's smart. Like Nikki's my other husband at work.
Yeah.
Me, I want to spend money, buy everything. She's like, you're not allowed to have the credit card. So basically,
you've hit your quota for the month.
Yeah, she's like, no, I'm not even allowed the credit card. How's that? Like, I don't even go to our bank account. She's in charge of it because I'm like, we need this shampoo, we need that one. She's like, no, we don't actually, because the packaging is pretty. You want to buy this? Like, I'm like, yeah. So no. So she was like, nervous, and I was like, look. After COVID happened, we started doing stuff at home because you had no choice. I was doing it in a garage. And I said to her, here's the thing. I did it for a year in a garage, and I'm doing this. I'm doing it with or without you. I hope it's with you because I know you can do it too. Like, we got to just try. And we did it. And we signed up, and they come like all different sizes, small, medium, large type thing. And we started off in a small. And within 6 months, like half of the year, we were like, we need a big. And we took the largest room they had next door.
And do you guys work at the same time? You alternate days? How do you do it?
So, yeah, we kind of, it is, look, it's not a storefront, so you're not going to get as big of a space, but it's conducive. So there's, like, Fridays, I'm by myself. Tuesdays, we kind of split it up. And, you know, certain days we split. And it works. We have three chairs. We make it work.
That's
you know?
Great.
I mean, I work in television as well, and I'm on sets, and Nicole does that too with me. And, you know, I'm in the union for that. So I do hair and makeup in television. And we have to work on sets that are like, you know, you could be anywhere. I worked on The Greatest Showman. You could be in like, in a zoo, you know, there's elephants standing behind you. You got to figure it out. You got to make it work.
You're adaptive.
Yeah, we have to be
adaptive.
Adapt to your
That's a good
word.
surroundings.
Yeah.
Whatever you got to do.
Like sometimes if you got to do hair behind an elephant, you got to do hair behind
an elephant, and that's that. You do it. You know what I mean? You keep it rolling.
I hear you.
Sometimes if you have to sit in the same room with Frank when he sneezes, you got to sit in the same room with Frank when he sneezes.
Listen, let me tell you something. Sometimes you got to sit with somebody who smells like Wendy's, right? Straight off the bat. I walked in here.
I don't know what she's talking about.
No. I smell like Wendy's right now. Because last night, and this is what happens when you're in hair, and you guys know, you don't get out.
I don't know. I don't do hair.
But you do what you do in jobs. There's late nights, right? You got late nights that you do?
Yeah.
Okay. So you know when the best time after work is when you're in the car in your driveway, right? And you don't want to go in the house. I don't want to go in my house. I just want to decompress in my car. And I did it with Wendy's last night, and it got all over my
What'd you order?
Oh, good question. I was about to go there.
So here's one thing I'm going to say, and this might be controversial. I'm more of a Burger King girl.
Okay.
I like a charbroiled. Is that how it is? Like a
Flame broiled.
Flame broiled.
All right. I like that in a burger. I like their burgers and their fries. If I could do a Burger King burger with a McDonald's fry, I'm set.
You can. There's nothing stopping you.
But
I know.
you
There's
had
like
Wendy's.
but I had Wendy's. So I just went complete, so I went Wendy's, not sponsored. So, like I went to Wendy's because I was like, whatever, the drive-thru is open still.
Was it hot? That's so important.
So what is your
It was
Wendy's order?
So
we know it's not your favorite.
it's not my favorite. So I went with a single.
Okay.
I went with a single.
Burger, okay.
Just a basic Dave single, right?
Okay, yeah.
It's called. Okay, so I did a Dave single. It's what it is for me with Wendy's. It's the mayo ketchup. I like that. I like the mayo.
They got a good thing.
They got a good thing with that. That I'll give them.
Did you get a Frosty?
I didn't get a Frosty. Oh wait, do you do the fries in the Frosty?
I don't, but I know she definitely does.
You do?
How?
You definitely do.
I don't know her that well, but I'm getting to know her better. She's definitely a fries in her Frosty person.
So
are you?
That's aggressive.
Do you do it?
But I'm not. I skeeve it.
You skeeve it? Have you ever tried it?
I would tell you.
I guess you would.
I have a lot of weird snacks that I like to eat. And we'll get into that.
So,
I want to know them.
So back to the question.
I'm just saying, like,
tell me in the song.
But I mean, I'm an extra pickle girl. I'll tell you right off the bat. Like, I don't care where we are.
Equal ratio
extra pickles in my burger. Don't ask any questions. Just put it in the.
So I used to really like to get the spicy chicken sandwich from Wendy's, but you get like a really, really crappy quality after a while. And now it's just you can't go anywhere with Chick-fil-A. If you're getting chicken sandwich, I have to go Chick-fil-A.
I do like Chick-fil-A. I didn't. Now I do.
I'm not a chicken person for a fast food.
No, I'm not.
I like a Popeyes.
But have you had Chick-fil-A?
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, that's that like Polynesian sauce comes with the
You can get
fries.
Polynesian, yeah. Yeah.
I'm a condiment girl, so like.
Me too. Like I can have one fry, but I need like 7 dips. Yeah. I'm gonna dip that one fry.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
Yeah.
I like.
We're gonna savor the flavor.
Condiment, correct.
We're gonna savor the flavor.
This was all because Kristin thinks she smells like Wendy's.
Well, because I walked in and it was on the.
Can I smell you? Is that appropriate?
Yeah, smell me. But no, smell me in my jeans. Oh, that's what happened. Well, I don't know.
Getting less appropriate.
Getting weird. But wait, like smell by my jean because see what happened was.
Did you eat with your feet?
No, but it was on my chair. So when I sat in the car, there was ketchup and like onion remnants on the chair. So I sat and I was like, Mother, I smell like an onion. Like, you smell like an onion when you smell like an onion.
I gotta be honest, I'm not mad about it because I
didn't want to make first impressions with with you guys and smell like an
onion.
Frank doesn't.
Food? No, we're good. I love food. Yeah. Wendy's, all that, all good stuff. Not an issue. Let's jump back to your salon with your partner Nikki P.
Yes. Nikki P. Nikki P also likes Wendy's though.
All right, that's good to know.
What is your go-to before social media became powerful for you?
Yeah.
I know you mentioned you got your feet on the ground with flyers and stuff, but what was your go-to way to generate clientele? Was it basically from your storefront that you worked at and you had people that liked you, that followed you, and you're able to take them over with you when you left? Or were there other things that you did as we're going to say entrepreneurs to really grow the clientele list that you have?
That's a good question because honestly, social media, I'm going to be 40. That wasn't a thing. Like we didn't have Instagram, any of that. So there was no social media to build you up. So yeah, I mean, you had to be in a storefront. That was essential. And I think and to give credit to storefronts still, I think it's still very important to be. So when you start out, you can't just roll up into a solar and be like, you can, I guess, but in my opinion, you need an established business to back you.
We can relate.
Because what are you doing? What are you doing then?
Yes.
So you're providing you have no, where are your clients? So you have to build your clients, number one. How do you do that? Well, you need marketing. Right. You need a space. You got rents. You have overhead. You have color. You're going to do all that at 18, 19 when you're first starting off. Right. And more power to you. If you can, wonderful. And that's where the social media does help this generation of stylists because yes, they can make a great clientele by promoting themselves online, but you still need experience. Experience is key. And that's in any field, I feel. Yeah. That is essential. And that's what you learn and you develop with other hairdressers, and that's mostly in their salon.
With experience.
I think the experience is how you get them to come back, right?
Yeah.
Because anyone could fake it till you make it on social media and get the people in, but they don't know how to wash
And
hair
that's key right
properly.
now,
They
too.
don't do the highlights properly. They don't do that. I'm just making up. I
But
hear
you're
people say about hair,
100%
but like
right.
you know, it's just how it is. Because you know what? Because we can relate. There are plenty of people who go out there and make videos about all the houses they sold, and they sold one house in their whole life. Somebody very, very famous on Staten Island. I'm not gonna say any names. Advertises about real estate every single day, but doesn't sell real estate.
Moving right along. What is your specialty in hair? So like some people color, some people cut, some people can't wash hair like myself. But like what do you
Can't
do?
that. I'd friggin' drown everyone if I did that.
Me too.
I would say, listen, to me, I think it's very important. I know it's very trendy to kind of not trendy. I don't know if that's the right word, but a lot of stylists will be like, I'm a master in this, and I'm a little more old school with that, where it's like we were taught, my generation of doing hair is you have to learn it all. Like in the city, a lot of times somebody will just do hair cuts, like cutting, or color, and you can't do both.
I feel like I've heard that.
Yeah, and I feel and that's fine, and that works for them. And you got to do what your passion is. For me, I do everything, but what I love is color. I love being a colorist.
Is it like a science?
Yes,
Yeah,
she's like
it's
a mad
science,
scientist.
and it's art. You're really getting to paint, and now we have these lived-in looks, and everybody's putting a special fancy name on them, and we will roll with it because it is what it is.
Right.
But just highlighting and anything that goes with that and color, it's just, it really gives you that opportunity.
That's so cool.
It's a canvas, and you get to really create. And if you have a client that trusts you, perfect.
Amazing.
Perfect.
So I'm just going to point out the elephant in the room. Recently, you have completely blown up on social media. What happened? Did you just
Crazy,
wake
right?
up and you're like, I'm TikTok famous?
No,
What
I don't
happened?
know. I don't know. I was like,
You're many different people, so I just have to. First of all,
yes.
let's backtrack. Who am I sitting with right now? Is it
No,
you? Is it?
You're sitting with me,
Okay,
Kristin.
let me
that
know when I'm not.
hairdresser,
I'm sure
Kristin.
I'll know.
Well, I didn't bring the wigs.
Oh,
So
that's
I
how
can't-
I'll know.
I can't go right into it. I need a cordless phone. I need a wig. We'll be back for that. I'll bring
weird.
you. I'll come as
I
Carol.
can't. Yeah. I need to know. who I'm
I
with.
understand. It's a big family I have that
You
I've
do.
created in my mind.
That
you
you've
know,
created.
So, not too hard.
So yeah, give me the who, what, where, when, what went on.
The inspiration. Like one day you were like, I want to do this. What
How
they
many
do?
followers do you have?
26,780
No.
on TikTok.
It's still in Carol. It's in Carol. Do I really?
I checked before.
Oh, excuse me. Were you making sure I was cool enough to
I had to
come
make
on?
sure you qualified. No, I'm kidding.
All right, well,
No, so
right
far you will have the
now.
most followers. You have the most followers than anybody who's been on this show. So I was just trying to know as much as I could before the show started. So
Mind you know me. Well, we don't really.
we grew up.
You guys
literally-
have a history.
Yeah.
No,
Well,
so-
not history. That sounds
well,
real.
Yeah. So her sister and my sister have been best friends forever, and we grew up literally like a block away from each other. So
All right.
Yeah.
So like,
But they're
neighbors,
like
but
best
not-
friends, like solid best friends for years. Our parents
Forever.
knew each other.
Yep.
They all were friends. So like,
Mhm.
we were different. We did different crowds.
and you just
so.
did my mom's hair,
I just did your mom's hair. That's right.
Yep.
I just had Tony in the chair.
and my
And Alice.
and Alice and
If I don't
Amanda.
give a shout out to Alice, it's
oh,
over.
she'll kill you.
Over. 'Cause Alice.
So Alice was my next door
Alice.
neighbor since I'm like 5. So
I can't
our families
love Alice.
became family, and quick story because it's a cool story.
Yeah.
Alice's son Joey was my really good friend growing up,
twice removed.
and my cousin Amanda, my mom's sister's daughter.
I do hire.
I know.
Yeah.
So they used to be at my house for Christmas, and Joey used to say, "I'm gonna marry your cousin." 11 years old,
Oh, wait.
They're married. and have 3 kids now.
Wow.
And
he
that's
was
how-
a man on a
Wow.
mission.
He was a man.
He was a
on
man on a mission at 11 years old, and now
And he knew
Alice
what he
is
wanted.
Joey's mom.
She's a nice girl.
When
Oh
you
yeah,
know,
Amanda's
you know.
great, and their boys are awesome. But that just is a crazy story because he used to tell me all the time. Amanda was like captain of her St. Clair's cheerleading team, and Joey was like the rough and tough 11-year-old in the
love
Oak streets of Oakwood.
Oh, good.
You know,
What
I was
up? Oakwood in the house.
Yeah, those kids don't know. Anyway, they
I was
actually do.
Springville first.
You were.
Yeah.
Leaving.
She's got a good mix over here. Tokewood and okay, keep going.
How many followers do you currently have?
according to Frank, I have 26,000 on Instagram.
TikTok.
And I think I have like 23. It's not a lot. Listen, it's amazing. It's
a lot.
getting there. It happened quickly.
It's 20,000 more than me.
I do a video every day for 2.5 years, and I have 2,057 followers. So
I have like a shtick.
no, it's very boring. Like
you have to put a wig on.
We just put a wig on. You want to be like Aunt, we got to give you a name. You could be Aunt Frances. You know, I got Carol, Bernadette, and Con.
So I had a thing, and it was working for a little bit. It was called Tips from the Toilet, and I was giving real estate tips from the toilet.
On the table?
Mm-hmm. And it really took off.
So
it was
why
great.
don't you keep doing that? That's funny.
I have to start again. My coach wants me starting again, and I'm going to start
really
again.
funny,
Nobody in my
actually.
family wanted me to do it. My wife,
my family's totally...
my dad didn't want me to do it. He's like, that's not professional. But it really was crazy how everyone.
Yes.
I remember I go, hey, give me a shitty tip this week or something like that.
Though.
But I got to get back to it.
Do
tips,
that.
Yeah, it was
tips from the toilet
fantastic.
Tuesday. You can. I'll send you it on Instagram
I
later.
can't wait
if you look
to
at
see
it.
you on the toilet.
All right, you got it.
I had all these when my Aunt Faye had passed away. We were going through her house, helping get rid of everything, you know, and I kept seeing she ordered tons and tons from QVC of these Paula Deen, I don't even know the name, Raquel Welch wigs everywhere. They had the tags on them. They're in the boxes. I'm like, what am I going to do? I feel bad. I'm a hairdresser. I'm going to throw it on, throw away. You never know. Somebody might need them, So I take all the wigs and I keep them. I hadn't looked at those wigs in years. And I don't know, I was just going through something, anxiety, a lot of things going on. And I was cleaning out the spare bedroom and I see the wigs. And I'm like, you know, and I was doing TikTok for a while before the wig stuff happened.
Right.
I really was. And it just, nothing was, like you said, nothing was just like picking up. I was like, whatever, it's not my job, it's for fun. So I grabbed the wig and I saw I had my mother lives downstairs from me and she will only use a cordless phone. My mother she's got a cell phone, a new iPhone, whatever it is. She wants the cordless phone. The cell phone is for emergencies only.
Okay.
So she is on the cordless. And she's constantly downstairs on the phone with her sisters, her friends. And they're talking and I could hear it. And I'm like, you know, I got this.
Yeah.
That's
I got
funny.
the phone.
Now she's an inspiration.
My mother's one of 14.
Oh.
14.
It's a lot of conversations to have.
A lot of conversations.
A lot of children
you
to
mix
have.
14 aunts, because all my uncles met, majority of them married, from downtown Brooklyn, and then you throw in, I'm a hairdresser since I'm 18, I got content for the rest of my life.
Absolutely, that's awesome.
I get on Staten Island.
You know that you said about the cordless phone that's like a staple vision of like a mother in the 90s. Like
Yeah, I
folding
totally-
laundry with like the phone in the
the
ear
ear.
and like talking
Yes.
like
Yeah.
nonstop. Like
Yeah.
I just see that.
You see that.
That should come back.
It
Yeah, I
never
agree.
Not that-
went away in my home.
Oh,
Bring it
in
back.
yours it
Take
didn't, but-
I don't even have a house phone.
Like cell phones are very difficult to do the ear.
You can't.
Cordless phones, perfect thickness.
Perfect.
Could
We're
fit.
bringing back cordless phones.
You've given these wigs new life.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Your aunt, I'm guessing
She did. She passed.
she passed.
Mhm.
And for whatever reason, she needed a wig from chemo
Yeah,
she was going
correct. She
through.
had
So
cancer.
she was a cancer patient.
Yeah.
Okay. So you have brought this into your business in the
Yes.
salon. Tell
Yes.
us about that because that's very inspirational.
And very important. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. It
Yeah.
really is. So, and I get emotional, but it is what it is. When I
Tissues.
started out, you know, my father, my mom, and luckily I still have my mother alive. You know, my father was a business person. He was a businessman. He worked finance. He was like a VP at Morgan Stanley. He was a finance guy. You know, my mom, she worked as a para. I mean, she was, for the most part, my father used to say, you cost me money, stay home, you know, but she did her
That's
thing.
how it goes.
Yeah. So, you know, when I came to him and I was like, Dad, I want to do hair. He's like, for fun? I was like, no, like for real. Like I'm going to be a hairdresser. And knowing my personality, and I was social butterfly, I'd be in trouble at school all the time, talking. He's like, Chris, you're not doing this if you think this is going to be fun and gay. Like you're not, he thought, knowing me, that I just want to go there and hang out. I think it's going to be like glamour and just hang out to work. And part of me, you know, was like, yeah, I'm like, fun, you know?
Sounds good.
Right. So I'm like, no, Dad, I really want to do it. She's like, this is the way you're doing it. This is how it's going to go down. You're going to go to CSI for a semester. You're going to go to CSI. You started it like that. You're going to go to CSI. We'll start there. I want you to just go in and first see. And I was young because I knew right away I was young. I wanted to do it. I went to CSI. The minute I couldn't find parking, I was like, nah, I'm done. This is not happening. It's not for me. I'm not waiting. I'm not fighting with people. So I left. I cut every day. I said, Dad, I'm not going.
Yeah,
I
it's not for
I
you.
haven't been to class twice. I don't even know my professor's name. I'm telling you, it's a waste of money, whatever. Says, all right. You want to go to beauty school? You're going to beauty school and you're working in a salon while you're in beauty school. Fair. Done deal. Went to Libs on 86th Street. Got a job at, I don't even remember the name, it was in Mill Basin. And I was doing, I got a funny story about that though too, but I was doing that. And then, so then he saw that I was serious. I got a job at a salon, and I was working my butt off, and he was proud. He was proud of that. He understood that I was a go-getter with it, and I wanted to make money, and he was making sure I was giving him some of my money, put it away, and whatnot. And a few years in, my father, I was 27. My father was diagnosed with pancreatic cancer. He was 51 years old.
Young.
And we never heard of that. We didn't even know what that was, And at that point, I had a nice clientele for a young age. I had a really nice clientele. The salon I was at was a really good salon. And it was Ashley Taylor's. It was right by Staten Island Mall. It was a great salon to be at. Then my father had to start going for, radiation, chemo, and everything. And he didn't lose his hair. But at that time, when I was going with him and my sister, my mother, we were all taking, going, I would see these women, and they were going through such a horrible thing, cancer, but then they were losing their hair. They didn't have hair. And I'm like, God, this sucks. Like, it sucks so bad because they already have to deal with their body pains and their kids and families and everything else. And now they gotta, because the truth of the matter is, for women, our hair is very important. Mm-hmm. We say in other cultures, it's their crown, it's our crown. And it is true. It's very important. It's our safety net a lot of the time. Mm-hmm. And we're so anal about it. And we're so annoying about it. We are. We really
protects us so much.
Yeah, we feel like
I know that I'm always holding it, I'm always touching it.
Yeah.
I totally understand. And
when I see those women, I'm like, this is like their dignity. They must feel like it's being, something is taken away, So when I tell you, I believe, I am a firm Catholic. I stand strong in that. Everything happens for a reason in different ways, and people come into your lives for different reasons. And as my father was going through his treatments, this guy, Gary English, my mentor, Gary English, comes into the salon, and he is friends with one of the owners, whatever. And he says, my boss tells me, my boss Kim at the time tells me, Gary's here and he wants to teach hair replacement, wigs. I'm like, what? I got goosebumps. I'm like, wigs? He's gonna teach wigs. So I go home to my father. I'm like, Dad, this guy came in. He's gonna teach wigs. I gotta do this class. My father goes, do it. I go, I'm gonna do it for you. I want to take this class. I took this class to learn. It was really how to size custom wigs and stuff like that. It was really interesting. It was amazing. Gary, I come to know him, become friends with him. Gary, I find out, is a huge celebrity hairdresser. I'm talking big. This guy was big time. Been in the industry for years. I start taking his class, and I tell him, I'm like, I just want to know. Ever since I was a kid, I wanted to be an actress. I wanted to do something crazy. And I said to him, how did you get there? How'd you do this, right? And he says, I'll take you under my wing. I'll take you under my wing. People say that.
Yeah.
So he taught me that. Okay, now my father passes away, unfortunately, at 51 years old from it.
I'm sorry.
Thank you. And I continue. I go on with this woman, Terry. She's teaching us wigs. We're helping tons of cancer patients. We're submitting to their insurances, everything that we could for it. A year later, and hand to God, a year later, I hadn't heard from the guy, Gary, nothing like that. And I'm in a space where I need to move on from the salon. Everything's okay, but I needed to grow. I needed to expand. Something else had to happen. I just didn't want to stay put anyway. I was there long. It served its purpose. I served my purpose for them, and everything was good. And Gary calls me out of the blue, and he's like, Kristin, you're going to go for an interview, and I'm not, I am, at NBC. And you're probably not going to get the job, but I want you to go in and let them see your skill. I said, you know what? Okay. I tell my husband, my then fiance, my now husband, Rich. I go, Rich, I tell my mother, my sister, I go, I feel something with this. I'm gonna leave my salon, the salon I'm in. Now, no bad term, but I'm gonna part ways. Whatever comes of this will be my journey, and that's where I have to go with that. And I did that. I left the salon, and I go in. I don't get the job. But then they see how quick I am. I start working at the Today Show. I'm at the Today Show for years. I build my hours. I get into the union. And, I think back on that with my dad. And it always makes me emotional because it's so real for me. I have benefits. I have a business.
All the things that he wanted for you.
He would have wanted for me and never knew as a hairdresser could be.
Yeah.
You know, and it can be. And I said I brought him into that. He led me through that. And that brought my journey there.
Total full circle.
Total full circle. And that's it. And that's what I do. I do television. I'm on a show. I love it. I love the people I work with. And then I get to have my salon. And now I get to have this TikTok thing that has just also the wigs. You know, when I say it out loud, I think about it. It's all this full circle. And
so you're offering wig service in your salon?
So yeah. So this is what our kind of my partner and I, Nikki, have been really eager to get on somewhere and speak about this. And I'm so thankful for the two of you for bringing me in and allowing me to really focus on this. So we do not get to carry a lot of inventory in the shop because it costs a lot of money for the wigs. And because a lot of people don't know that we also sell, size, style, take care of wigs, we have to get them in and you know, help before we can carry bulk. But what I will say is we are there. We have the books. We will work with everyone. We have some pieces and we are looking to expand this. Recently, within the past 2 months, I am seeing, unfortunately, so many young girls. I'm talking under 40 years old. Under 40, breast cancer, this and that. And these girls are coming in, gorgeous young girls, long hair, and they're like, I'm going to lose my hair. And, you know, you have to understand that with wigs, people often think it's either in a, you know, you have to go to this area if your religion is this, or if your ethnicity is this, you have to go here. No, we all work together. This is the whole idea. If you are a hairdresser and you are a team player and you understand how to help people at the end of the day, the key is you work together. If I can't take care of something, someone needs something a little different, I'm going to send them to my friend Cynthia at a different salon on Highland Boulevard. If I can't do that, maybe I send them to Borough Park and there's a girl there that can help me.
Such a valid point. When we were speaking with Amanda and she was talking about serving your clientele best, when we are working with people in the industry or home buyers, home sellers, if we can't best serve you, part of being an expert in your industry is knowing when you can't serve your clientele best and giving that referral and building those relationships. So strength in numbers is so important.
So okay. And it is so true. And that would make you know, that's like what you're saying is who wouldn't trust someone with that? If you turn around and say, listen, I can't, this house, I don't know if this one, I could find you this one, but I got my guy or my girl over here and she's got a better listing that I think, I'm going to be like,
wow.
Yeah. I'm referring still to you because you will find this house for somebody else. And that's what we hope to bring to our salon is that camaraderie amongst the island and amongst Brooklyn, Tri-State, and to really help out. I have somebody all the way out in PA. She can't come here right now.
Right.
I'm doing her wig. I'm sending that. I'm going to talk to her hairdresser once the wig is in and walk in through the cut and everything, and we're going to get it done. And what we just started, which I'm super excited about, is because a lot of these young girls, they have GoFundMes because it's hard. They're young. They're young. They're just starting out in life. You think chemo, this is a wig? They got to buy a wig? Who would have freaking thought it? They're expensive. They range. But a younger girl is going to want a couture wig. They want to look like it. I understand that.
Right.
So we just started, and we had our first donation the other day of $300, which is huge because we have a wig fund that we are starting in the salon. And basically, you got loose change at the end of your appointment, throw it in the wig fund. You want to just donate to it, you put it in the wig fund. And when I get a client who needs a wig, we are going to dip into that wig fund and help alleviate some of the costs for them.
That's amazing.
And it's really
really amazing because you don't even realize how impactful your contribution is. Do you feel like as a community we're doing better? Like we're growing, evolving.
I do.
I feel like we met and we've done things together.
You're giving them credit where we met.
Yeah. No, we've met. We've done great things. We're growing. We're evolving and learning to do better, be better.
Yeah, I do.
I always want to meet new people and grow. Yeah. How can I be better? How can I do more?
Right.
You are the same way. Frank has a heavy presence in the community. So I feel like as a whole, guys, this is a positive thing. This is impactful.
It is.
So
you got to stay strong within. You have to work from within. You really have to work from your heart. I don't care what field you're in. you might not love every day at work, right? We not love every client. And I say that lightly, and I don't have to love.
What are you saying?
Well,
Yes,
I mean,
yes, we do.
Yes. But you might not fit with everyone. And sometimes you have to know when to say, maybe I'm not best for you.
Right.
Try my partner. Try this hairstylist. She's going to do great for you. But at the end of the day, you do as much as you can. You work as hard as you can, but you always keep the heart in it. Because I believe firmly you will not get where you're supposed to be if greed, competition, and all these things are your front and center. Money, that'll come. And what's meant for you will come. This TikTok, I truly, in my heart, believe that's going to be a platform that I can help people with. I can do fundraisers. I can promote that out. Yes, I want to make people laugh. It helped me with my anxiety. It took away some of the, I run to that. I make a quick, funny video and people get a laugh. People tell me, you got to stay. Come running up to me. Oh my God, look at you. You're in my family group text. We send it all day long. This is, you remind me of my mother that passed. You remind me of my aunt. And I love that, truly.
That's great.
But there's that opportunity now to say, all right, here's the following. These are people that like me. You see me for who I am. Here's my salon, here's me, and here's who we have to help. That's how we come together in Staten Island. That's how
it's perfect.
How we do that.
And now I think I'm just realizing this because, as you probably know, we're new at this podcast thing, and it's really been very enjoyable. And meeting, even though we know each other, people coming on here loosely, I'm finding that what I like the most about it is how like-minded anyone who is going to be successful in this realm, entrepreneurship, fundraising, helping the community, you all, unscripted, have the same type of advice, same, right, internal feelings of what it takes to get you where you want to be. And that's probably so far been my favorite part, is seeing that, like, you just let you take the lead and you all are saying the same thing. So it's so great. Like, it's not all about the money. It's about loving what you do. It's about having a passion about the industry you're in and figuring out different ways. Like, maybe that's not the same every time, right? Somebody else, Anthony was here for our last episode, and he was talking about how, it really wasn't something that he thought it was going to happen, but basically people were asking them to help with this and that, and then it just grew into these multiple businesses that help. And for you had an inspiration from your personal life that helped you. So it's from a different angle, but really the feelings that help create it is all the same, right? And it's very, very cool to see interviewing everybody, because we know our business is very difficult and we have to have the same approach. So very cool to see.
If there is a piece of advice that you would want to give a younger you, what would you give? What would it be?
I think for hairdressing, for TikToking, for everything, lead with your heart. That's really number one. Have your intentions, be real. Be true to you. Keep your family values at the core, at the base. And be open to learning, okay? You have to be open to learning. You don't know everything. None of us do. I don't. You don't. You don't. You don't. You have to be someone who says, step back, listen, what does this person, they're going to teach me, and I'm going to learn, and that's the benefit. That's wonderful. You get that opportunity to learn from someone, you will grow. So no competition, room for everybody.
Room for everybody.
And lead with your heart and keep your faith and your loved ones at the core.
That's
Love
perfect.
that.
Right?
You are now officially at the coffee table. Catherine's going to go first. Let's go.
Go.
What's your weirdest snack go-to?
I mean, I can get this body from not shoving out. Weirdest snack go-to? Weirdest snack?
Yeah, like what's a really weird food that you eat? Keep in mind that this is rapid fire, so speed it up.
Oh. I don't know. Cheetos? But that's not weird. That's just what I like.
It's not weird, but that's fine, Co.
Cheetos?
I eat Cheetos and fruit roll-ups with tahini and chamoy.
I'm not into that
and
whole
pickles.
pickle thing. Yeah, you're even. I love a pickle by itself, but I'm not.
You got to try it.
No, I did the
Is that a
tacky
time
and
of
all
the
that
month
thing.
type of dessert?
I mean, I'll have it any time of the month.
Okay.
If you really
Sometimes I
want
can
to
drink.
know.
You know what? I lied. You said pickle. I like a little swig of a pickle juice once in a blue.
All right.
Accompanied
like a
with
snack?
alcohol or no?
No, not a
No pickleback shots?
Pickleback back shot, what do they call it? No, no.
Finish the sentence. The way to my heart is...
Love.
Okay.
It's rapid fire. Great.
Well, because I don't know food.
Either one works.
What is the cringiest thing you did as a teenager?
That could be rough. I don't know, but I'm saying.
You know, because he used to see me in the neighborhood.
No.
Is that why he's saying
No, I'm just saying if somebody asked me that, I'd just say.
Cringiest thing? Oh my God, I know what it is.
Let me know.
Wait, I know what it is. I just remembered. I said,
This better be really cringy.
it's horrifying.
What is it?
Remember depruding? If you got depruded, it means you got kissed.
Oh my.
I said thank you.
God.
After. You said thank to him. I
That's
said thank
great.
You. I said thank you.
I
I
got
had polite manners. I
Do you
said
know?
thank
Do you remember where you were?
Yes, I do.
I know where I was.
Where were
My
you?
friend Diana at the time's basement in our neighborhood, and you know who it was?
I don't know who that
Yes,
is.
you do. If I tell you, you played the trumpet in the
Oh my God, Nick, I get sick.
What?
You do.
All right, here are my 3.
Oh, you get them too?
Yeah,
Oh, it's not
great.
pressure. It's getting hot.
So, what is one word your husband would say to describe your newfound fame on TikTok?
Oy vey. He's really an
Oy
oy vey kind of guy. You'd be like, oy vey with this girl. Nah, he likes it. He's fun with it, but probably like
He's a good sport.
annoying sometimes.
All right.
But he loves it. He really does.
No,
He's
listen,
riding the
it's
wave.
going to lead to
He
things
does.
he's
You
going to
know,
love.
Yeah.
he's a really big supporter. He
That's
really
awesome.
thinks it's great.
That's
Amazing.
awesome. That's great.
If you ask me what Paulina would say, totally different answer.
What would Paulina say?
Paulina would say, don't walk near me. Don't mention my name in anything. You're not being, this is not real. Like, what are you doing? What, you're going to make us look crazy.
That's a very sister thing to do.
Yeah,
and
that's
she
very
supports
funny.
it too.
That's so
I guess.
funny. Favorite restaurant on Staten Island?
That's not.
You can make a
that's
list,
not
I don't
question.
Nope, let's go. Pressure's on.
Oh, that's really I'm so my friends when I truly love. All right, I'm gonna give a list, and if it didn't make the list, it's not because I don't love you, because I truly think we have the best restaurants in Staten Island.
Yeah, absolutely.
But the question was favorite restaurant.
I can't say.
No, I understand. She has relationships, and I understand. How about this? We're going to extend it a little bit. I want you to give me 3
Wah, wah.
restaurants, 3 different meals from the restaurants that your favorite from that restaurant, okay?
Yeah,
Just
that's
put-
fair.
All right, go.
I like that. And remember, this is not my only ones.
Yeah.
Max Esca's.
Love
Beef Wellington.
Allison and Max, the best.
Beef Wellington and Max.
Delicious.
Esca's. My favorite.
Got
It's one
it.
of the only
Okay,
places I
never
have.
tried it.
Good. We'll get
We'll
Allison.
go there.
Allison will come on.
Yeah,
Okay, I
you
need to
gotta
try
get
it.
them. Okay, Marbella. Have you been to Marbella yet?
No.
Okay, love Marbella. I would say with Marbella, I'm gonna go with his meat the platter. Like he's got like chicken Slovakia on there. He's got steak. It's a big platter. There's
Lot
a
of
lot
meat.
on it. A lot of meat. Like if you want like that fired up meat, like he's got like the thing going.
Yeah, like if you
know?
want a variety
Very
of
cool.
meat.
Yeah.
Where's that?
He's on Navy Pier in the
Oh, okay.
Irby area over there.
Okay.
I like their restaurants too. So I said Max
think I know what it
Esca's, Marbella.
There was Marbella.
This-
Is
I
it
think
Marbella or
I think it's
Marbella?
Marbella.
I thought it was Marbella. I've
Well,
never been, so I have no
so
idea.
we're going to go with you.
Ooh, I think I'm a companion. Your mother could vouch on this one. I'm a companion.
Wednesdays.
Your mother could.
Your
Yeah.
Wednesdays.
Wednesdays at Campania, Richmond Avenue.
Wednesdays?
Richmond
What's
Avenue.
Wednesday?
That's my mom's there.
Today.
Every
No
Wednesday.
matter when you
Oh,
go
I
in,
thought it was
Tony,
like a-
Tony's
My mom's
having
sitting there
Pizza
with John,
special or
and they're
something.
eating at Campania
Yeah,
on
it's Campania.
Richmond Avenue Wednesday.
All right, I'll see you
There's
there.
Spezial.
There's so many good restaurants. It
Come on.
wasn't
There
a shit
really
question,
is.
but
That's such a wrong question.
let me just plug restaurants on Staten Island then to
No.
fill it in.
I mean, we could fill
All
that
right.
in.
Kristen, we're so happy you joined us today. You are funny, you are smart, you're beautiful, creative, and all the wonderful things. So the
Thank you,
fact
my
that you
friend.
joined us here today makes us
love
very
you.
happy.
100,000 by January.
Thank you. I'm just gonna air you.
Yeah.
Because no, I'm just
Air
kidding.
5. No, it's okay. I really do have a cold.
I appreciate you guys. This
Thank
was
you.
a lot of fun. I'm proud of you both. I think this is amazing. Keep going. I'll be back whenever you want. And
With a wig.
with the wig.
Yeah, if you
maybe
know
we'll
anyone
try
wants
do
to buy or
Carol.
sell a house, let us
Yeah,
know. We'll work
yeah.
it together.
Yeah, I'll figure that out for
All
you.
right,
I got
thanks.
you.
All
All
right.
right, guys. Come see us at the
All
Studio
right.
Salon by Kristin and Nikki.
You're finally officially closed.
That was so much fun. Wow,
All right.
fun.